Alright. It is live. Looks like it's going to be a good soundtrack again today.
Yeah. That's alright. This to my mom.
Is it there?
Yeah. Hold on.
Nope. I just figured learning like not too long ago, so yeah, should be on YouTube.
Ooh. Gift cards for him.
Oh. Everybody's done that on this one.
100%. At least a good party ice today without the net.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's decent. Like it's not ideal, but better than on the other side. That machine left quite a bit. No, I'm good.
I'm good right now.
Pepsi or water or anything?
Girls can really shoot. They don't seem to find the time or space to fire the puck in the game. Or they're very shoot. So they can really, some of them, they don't like to shoot the puck there. So, man, you never threw those in a game.
I know. We actually talked about that this morning with the sound, and they really think that it's like she just doesn't want to score it up.
Yeah.
So she doesn't take the shot. Which is so annoying because, man.
Because you can rip it.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone out there. Welcome back to the Green Foot Energy Shortcut. 20 seconds to go into the morning. We are just about to face off against the Eastern Icebreakers. We're here all the way. The fall freezes here has a record number of teams, 98 teams involved across all the districts here at the fourplex this weekend. So great for the girls to have this level of competition. We have teams in here, as we mentioned yesterday, from Maine, Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Also great for the city of Moncton and the fourplex. Great for restaurants, hotels, and great for the city to have 98 teams here competing over the weekend. Lots of smiling faces around the arena this morning, so it's been a pretty good day of work. So the jury come into the game, having won their first one yesterday 1-0. The Icebreakers are 0-0-1 with a tie. The team from Cape Breton who will face tonight is 0-1 as well. So a win here by the jury would guarantee us a spot in the semifinals. It would be great if we could find a way to win. This team, the Cape Breton team lost to West Kent this year, so I think we've got 4 pretty balanced teams in our division. Eloise Pearl returns to the crease today. A big win last Saturday against West Kent. Here you're going to start it there with the line of Laundry and Fielding with lots of energy in the building this morning. Hopefully our girls can weather a strong start. Coach Nelson coming down now, and he's looking for Princeton Spikes, and he found them. So, girls are lined up, 6 being back to the board, no referee. Really fun for us to have these fans back to the team and the ball off the seat. $400 a stick. People are not super happy when they get to their defense picks off the road. We're ready to go here. Based off one last song, goes over to Kavanaugh on the left wing. Needs the lane to cover. Offside. Nice job there by Kavanaugh to stand up at their own defensive blue line and force the Newfoundland team offside. We know this year from the Atlantic Challenge Cup that there's lots of great female hockey coming out of Newfoundland right now. Good players. It should be a fun match. Braun is around it. Over to Kavanaugh. She chips it out to the middle. Broken up there by Braun. She's away. Into the zone. She's under some pressure. Good stick check there by the girl from Newfoundland. Newfoundland looks up the wall. Gets the line on the blue line. She's going to hold it in. Down the wall towards Kavanaugh. Back out tonight. Oh, that squirts over her stick into the ice. Newfoundland player forechecks and recovers. She comes into the offensive zone. She wanted to fire. She's not enough. That's going to be picked up by Laundry. Laundry only comes back to the short. Stolen by Newfoundland. They feed it a shot. Just wide of net there with the Newfoundland player. Kavanaugh can double it. He's got McLaughlin wide. She finds McLaughlin. McLaughlin feeds it towards the middle, and that's intercepted by the Newfoundland goal. They picked up still by Ferrand, and then poked away smart by the Newfoundland D. Here comes the line of Walsh, Nelson, and soon to be the Jones. Ferrand changes. Boyer, great break by pass. She finds Claire Atkinson. She's got room. Atkinson. She's down the left-hand wall. Chips at the corner. She's going to go after it herself. Nelson's in there to help. She picks up the puck. Beat down the Icebreaker zone out front. Gets to Claire Walsh. She's in a battle for it. Newfoundland comes up with it, and they're down the wall. Nice play by Boyer, standing up tall on her blue line. Pumps that away from the Newfoundland D. Back into her zone. Your foot race for it. You're going to go high slot. Boyer's going to get there first. She tipped it up towards the blue line to haul out. Boyer down. The pressure from 2 Newfoundland forecheckers. There goes Claire Atkinson. She goes up to there. Walsh. Nice pass to the Drones in the middle. The Drones has that poke pop and stick right to Nelson. 2-on-1. Nelson's in all alone. Oh! Newfoundland D recovers. Nice stick shot. You know that. The Drones going to fire that puck down low. Fury had the tag out, and we're in the forecheck again. That's Nelson in there. The Drones on the wall. Walsh supporting it high. Puck gets up to Lacrosse. Lacrosse tips it off the wall. It's out front to Laura Walsh. She stepped through. Almost stepped right in there. And completion line over there. And then action here so far. Out of the ice. With 12:47 to go, lots of back and forth ice action here. Greenfield Energy Sportplex. Looks like 2 reasonably well-balanced teams out here. One player Doc put in the face-off here against Carolyn. They played draft defense we did this year. Doc goes around behind the net. Picked off there by Bork. Nice shot by Bork. She feeds it out front, just between the legs of Louise Bourgeois. Bourgeois now, she shoots. Puck squirts towards the goal. Smartly steered in the corner there. Puck gets up the wall. held in by the Newfoundland winger, and it's a nice breakout pass, but broken up there and had Landry on the stick. Solid. He stepped over the cover, nice full shoot, great save. The Fury team are going to have to watch her. She can really move. There goes Louise Bourgeois down the wing. She was literally body checked into the wall there. The referee's going to let him play. That's good to see. Puck comes out now. There goes Bourgeois with it. She pokes at it. She's got it. She fires it towards the net. Off the skate. Sunrise. Landry tries to get it cross ice. She gets it there to Bourgeois. Bourgeois got someone to beat. She beats her. She's in alone. She has McLaughlin or Kavanaugh going on with it. Kavanaugh comes out of the corner. She's trying to get that puck to Toronto in front. They're tied up by the Newfoundland D. Yeah, Fury come out of it. That's Toronto. She cuts towards the net of the backhand. Shoots! Scores! After the move down and extra throw into the corner. Goes hard to the net on the backhand and shovels it home. 1-0 for your Fury. 11:33 to go. Give us that early lead. Newfoundland fans are starting up their flags there. You may have to intervene. Face off in center.
Toronto with McLaughlin and Kavanaugh out there for the Fury. McLaughlin up with it. She gets it over to Boyard on the back right point. Boyard puts it through the middle, but off a skate. Atkinson picks it up. She's going to work it over here, D to Boyard. Boyard's looking up the ice. Nice play there to Chloe McLaughlin. McLaughlin's got Ferrand in the middle. Gets it to Ferrand. Just works off her stick, and she gives chase. Now back out to Boyard. She works it back up the wall. And here comes McLaughlin. Nope, just out of the reach of Kavanaugh. She tried to pick that off. They go off the wall here. Newfoundland fires it hard in the zone. It's going to come all the way around the boards here to Sam Boyard. Newfoundland forechecker is in. Boyard to the blue line. Shot from the blue line. Atkinson tips it. Newfoundland player tips it. And it's into the corner. Atkinson up with it. Held in nicely there by the Newfoundland D. They play it to the front of the net. Boyard picks it up. She throws it towards McLaughlin, who went for a change. Here comes Kate Nelson over the boards. There goes Boyard back off the wall. He gets to the middle. Newfoundland's on a change. Nelson's away. She's got a little bit of room. She is, okay, that's going to be body contact penalty coming up to Newfoundland. Nelson with a head of steam and a little bit of room, and Newfoundland player stepped in to shut down that chance. So Fury going to go to the power play. 10:26 to go in the first period. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome John Walsh to the broadcast. Nice of you to show up, John. What time does the 10:30 game start at your house?
Oh, I thought they'd be doing it.
Yeah, so anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we thought John wasn't going to come today, but he has showed up. Face off to the left of the Newfoundland goalie, one back into the neutral zone. Lacasse fires that one wide, just off the mill stick. Now Walsh comes up with it. Here comes Walsh. She's stepping to the net. Walsh shoots. Oh, off the crossbar. She tried to go high far side and just off the crossbar. There's a scrum in front of the net. Walsh gives chase. She gets to it. Puck's down in the corner now. Newfoundland D in there. Walsh and Nelson and Padrones all in there for the Fury. Padrones comes out of it. You got Lacasse in front. Wrap around. Oh, broken up by the Newfoundland D. So, Eastern Icebreakers is going to get that puck all the way down in behind the Fury zone. Fury net, I should say. DeMille returns. She reverses. She's under some pressure from the Newfoundland forechecker. DeMille with it. She moves it up the wing just behind Perreault. So, big collision there between Padrones and Daw. Newfoundland fans are not appreciating that one. There goes Lacasse. Lacasse. She's got it. She chips it wide. Bobby. Newfoundland player fans on it, but recovers and gets it all the way down the ice. Here comes Ed Landry to pick it up for the Fury. She's going to stop up and have a look. She goes right to Ev Bork in motion. Bounces off Bork's stick. Goes off the wall up to Bourgeois. Bourgeois with it now. Bourgeois fires that towards Bork, who's in on the forecheck. Harriman's there with her. Out of the reach of Harriman, gets back to our blue line. Landry now. Landry fires it across to McLaughlin. McLaughlin chips it in the corner. Harriman's in on the forecheck. She's got Bork and Bourgeois with her in support. Bourgeois picks that up. No, it squirts off her stick, but it does get to Landry. Out front. Goes just wide and then fired out of the zone. Knight. Sophie Knight plays it up. She gets that to Bork. Bork's going to wind it up. She's got McLaughlin with her. McLaughlin is there. Harriman goes for a change. Doesn't touch the puck. So we got Ferrand coming over the boards now. 8:30 to go. 2 seconds left in the power play. Landry picks it up. She has a little bit of time and space. She's going to skate with it now. She's over the red line. She's over the blue line. Some pretty good tomahawks there for the Newfoundland player. She goes wide. She's pulled down. Works it out in front. No call. Newfoundland, they've got Maria Daw open. She can really fly, and she's coming down the wing. She almost gets there. Works it out in front. Play broken up nicely by Alexa Ferrand to Ev Landry. Landry attempts to chip and go wide, but broken up by the Newfoundland D. Here comes Newfoundland again. She's all alone. Nice move. Great save by Eloise Perreault. That was Schwartz for Newfoundland with the chance. Puck comes to Landry. Out to the blue line. Newfoundland holds it in. They shoot. Broken up there by Madison Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gets it to Ferrand. They're going to go for a quick change. Now, back to Landry again. Sorry, Knight. That's Knight. She attempts to clear, but that's broken up by the Newfoundland player. Poke check there by Ev Landry as Daw came towards the net. Just outside the blue line. Padrona's back out there. She grabs the puck. She chips it in. That's Lara Walsh in the forecheck. 7 minutes to go here, first period. Puck squirts to the middle. Padrones has it. Shoots. Oh, rebound is there. Newfoundland goalie smartly covers up.
We are the one, Brian?
We are the one, yes.
Right on.
We are the one, and a
Sorry,
goal
guys,
by Alexa
I had to
Ferrand.
get up, do 2 loads of laundry, make everybody breakfast, pancakes, bacon, hash browns, not lying. Oh, my God. I didn't bring, I did leave the dirty dishes, though. And this game started like 15 minutes early.
No, 10:30.
No, I got walked in here at 10:30. There was, are they 12-minute periods? 12?
I don't know. You might be right, though, because it's 10:36
yeah, it's
now.
10:36 right now, exactly. And there was a warm-up. Anyway.
Good news. We're off to a good start. Face-off won by Padrones. Gets it to Nelson. She tries to get it up to the blue line, and does. Nelson into the forecheck. Newfoundland D is there to pick up the puck. They work it up the wall, but it's held in. Goes off the winger skate. Padrones comes up with it. Now the Newfoundland player comes up with it. Here comes Newfoundland. 3-on-2 going the other way. Good back check pressure there by Lara Walsh. She forces a turnover. Atkinson with it now. She's looking for an outlet. Atkinson goes to the wall. Lara Walsh gets it.
Oh.
And the Newfoundland player is going to take 2 for cross-checking there. So Fury get to come back to the power play here. 6:45 to go, first period. Pretty good end-to-end action so far.
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
couple
like
of
there wasn't
well-balanced-
a whistle there for the longest time, Brian, so holy guacamole.
All right. Harriman, Bourgeois, and Bork out to kickstart the power play. We got DeMille and Lacasse. Newfoundland player is going to sit for 2 minutes or less, hopefully. Face-off won by Harriman. Back to the wing. Goes to Bork. There's a bit of a scrum now. Puck is cleared by Newfoundland. Back into the corner. Ryan DeMille is going to come back to that for the Fury. DeMille's going to grab that puck and head towards her own net. Nope, she's going to reverse. Here she goes, off the wall. Nice play by DeMille up to Bourgeois. Bourgeois' got time and space. She's gone with a head of steam. She's around the Newfoundland D on the outside. She's got Harriman and Bork in front. She fires it in front out to Bork. Bork, oh! A nice little scrum. Harriman now shoots. Oh, wide of the net. Scrum continues. Back in front again. Now Bork. Harriman's got it. She comes up with it. Shoots just wide.
Oh my goodness gracious, we're
Bork.
buzzing like bees.
Bork has it. She's going to try to work it in front. Poked away by the Newfoundland D, but right to Bourgeois, who recovers for the Fury. Bourgeois now. She's behind the net. She steps up front, shoots. Rebound is there again. Cleared nicely by the Newfoundland D all the way to center ice. Anna Lacasse will pick it up for the Fury. She's got time and space now. She goes for a skate. She winds up, gets the puck in deep. She's going to keep going. We got a battle in the corner. A minute to go in the power play. Lacasse knocks her player down. And then it's up to DeMille in the blue line. Here goes DeMille. She shoots high, tipped in front. Oh! Pretty sure Kate Nelson got a stick on that.
We're buzzing, just no honey.
52 seconds to go on the Fury power play. Gotta love it when you get 3 forecheckers in there moving their feet, battling.
Amazing how effective that can be, eh, Brian?
Compared to standing still and watching, it's wildly more effective. Face off to the right of the Newfoundland net. Puck goes up to the blue line. DeMille's going to hold it in there for the Fury. Back to the Newfoundland D. They will attempt to clear, but DeMille does a nice job. Blocks it up there. That's Knight. Knight does a nice job. Blocks it at the blue line, actually, and gets it down in the zone. Kavanaugh's in the corner. Newfoundland winger has it. Knight's going to stand up high. Breaks up the play, but the puck still comes to center ice. Here comes Landry. Landry gets to her forehand now. Makes that pass up to Madison Kavanaugh. You get 3 Fury going in against 3 Newfoundland players. Nice stand-up play by the Newfoundland D, and it's all the way down into the Fury zone. 19 seconds to go in the power play. Landry grabs it, takes her time. She's under a bit of pressure, so she moves that to Chloe McLaughlin. McLaughlin now. McLaughlin goes back to Landry. Landry's got Lara Walsh up there. She gets it to her. Nice play by Landry to Walsh. Walsh now under a bit of pressure from the fourth checker. She gets it to the Newfoundland line as the power play expires. Puck comes back now to Landry again. She directs it with her skates over to Alexis Padron. And Fury go for a change. So, no damage done in the play. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Padron's in. She grabs that loose puck on the wall and squared it away from her actually. Here comes Newfoundland. Looks like they're going to ice it though.
Ice, baby.
That's it. We'll take it. Two pretty balanced teams here.
So this is the Newfoundland team?
This is.
They look like they got some good height to them too.
They're a big team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recognize a few of the names from some of the spring programs they have over there. A few real strong players, but I think from what I've seen, no weak players either. So Newfoundland back behind the net. They're going to pick the puck up, try to work it up the wall. Broken up there by Nelson on the forecheck. Newfoundland fires it to the blue line, held in by Boyard. Shoots! It's in! Oh! Off the goalie! Off the crossbar!
Oh my goodness.
Great shot there by Sam Boyard. We've been
bouncing puck. Larry needed a shovel.
Mathieu and I have been talking about how Sam Boyard can really shoot the puck. We want her to do it more. And great example by Sam of how hard she can shoot it. Face off there. Patron ties up her center, but squirts into the corner. Back down low. Atkinson holds it in, feeds it to Walsh. Newfoundland D attempts to clear it, but doesn't quite get there. Back to Boyard. There's the slap shot we've been talking about. Scores!
Holy Macadon! We're up 2-0.
We have been talking about the Sam Boyard slap shot and saying we'd love to see it outside of practice time.
That was the scouting report from Perot. Mathieu Perot said he's seen it.
Yeah, Matthew Perot, player development agent and cameraman. So the Harriman line's back. 3:47 to go. Yep, you get to go from 0 to 0 plus 0 for that, Mathieu. Puck's down in the corner. Draw was won by Harriman.
Mathieu, the only thing you get more of in this role is criticism. Yeah.
Puck squirts in front of the Fury net. DeMille's in here under pressure from the Newfoundland forward. Newfoundland wins the race. They get it to, oh, wow. Really nice three-way passing there by Newfoundland, and the girl in front just couldn't handle the pass, so we get away with one there. And now here goes Bourgeois. Bourgeois goes wide. She's on her strong side. She's going to curl. Poked away by the Newfoundland D. Bourgeois goes in there. Bit of a pitchfork, I thought. Lucky we get away with one. No, we didn't get away with one.
I'm not sure who's getting the call there.
I think it's Elise, because
and they're saying white for holding. Because there was a hook that led to a hold. So we're not sure how this, there we go.
I thought that Bourgeois' stick was made of rubber there. It looked like she had it wrapped right around the girl like a bungee cord. But somehow that's a Newfoundland penalty, so I guess that's home ice advantage.
Hey, man, we'll take it. We'll 100%. Take it.
Face off to the left, the Newfoundland goal. 3:12 to go. Ferrano's out there now. She wins the draw. Goes to McLaughlin out front to Kavanaugh just through her legs. Kavanaugh's in the corner now. She picks it up. Tips it towards the D. Held in there nicely by Knight. Good job by Sophie Knight on the blue line. Icebreakers send that puck all the way down the ice. Ev Landry's going to come back for it. Here goes Landry. She's got some time and space. Goes to McLaughlin on the wall. McLaughlin gets it to Ferran. Ferran, nice little step around Penny.
I love that, Brian.
That was one of our nicer breakouts.
I love that. That's how you exit your zone. Wish to see more of that. That was fantastic. Sorry.
Newfoundland D rims it all the way down the ice here.
Not icing.
No, they're short. Minute 20 to go.
All right.
In the power play for the Fury. Up towards Kavanaugh, but out of her reach. Puck is in a battle there. Now Newfoundland comes up with it, but they dump it in the corner right to Ev Landry. Landry plays it off the wall towards Ferran. Back to Landry. Landry's going to go wide in between the stick and the skates of Kavanaugh, and they're going to change. Here comes Padrones, Walsh, and Nelson again. Newfoundland D has time and smartly hangs on to it. Kills the clock a bit further. Dumps it in deep. Fury back for it. They rim it the other way. Oh, goes off a stanchion almost right in front of the net. Knight comes up with it. Nice outlet pass to Lara Walsh. Walsh has it now. She's got Padrones with her. She's going to feed that, or attempt to feed that through, broken up by the Newfoundland player. Knight, 40 seconds to go on the power play. She works it up the wall to Walsh. There goes Walsh to the center to Padrones. Padrones with speed. She steps in, shoots from long range. Great save. Rebound. Oh, Lara Walsh to get there the rebound, but good stick by the Newfoundland D. Walsh comes up with it. 25 seconds to go in this power play. Walsh works it back to Atkinson on the blue line. Atkinson works it back into the corner. Padrones gets there. Newfoundland D's there as well. Walsh now in on the forecheck. She's going to rub out her player. Padrone's going to come out with it. She's got Nelson in front. Padrones, she comes out front, fires it towards Nelson, broken up. Oh, poked away there by the Newfoundland D. Nice stick check. And they are going to get the puck out and all the way down the ice. Power play is over. Claire Atkinson back to the Fury. Atkinson grabs that. She's going to reverse. Great play, harden the blood pressure, but great play. And just up the wall out of the reach of Walsh. Line change happening here. As the Harriman line comes out. Feeds the puck to Harriman. Atkinson and Harriman. Harriman feeds it over towards Bourgeois, just out of her reach. Puck gets to the blue line, held in by Bourgeois. Out to Boyard. Boyard, the goal scorer, shoots. Rebound from long range. Bourgeois in front of the net. Puck is there. Bit of a scramble. Puck is out in front again.
30 seconds left.
33 to go. Atkinson, she's back at our blue line. She's going to move the puck up the wall towards Bork. Intercepted by Daw. Daw stopped up by Harriman. Got away with another one there, didn't we? No, Fury are not being very gracious. Here comes Daw with the puck. Another toe drag. Shoots. Oh my goodness, off the post. And with 11 seconds to go, Maria Daw almost ties this game for the Icebreakers. Bourgeois has enough, or seen enough, and she's going to fire that down the ice. 4 seconds to go.
Goalie's best friend, eh, Matthew? The post?
Yep.
So, 4.3 seconds to go. Alexa just needs to tie up her center in this faceoff. We should be into the intermission. 2-0 Fury. Great action both ways. Fury have been on the benefit of some home ice officiating tonight, missing a few penalty calls we could have taken. Very rare though, John. At Moncton, usually the officials are harder on us than they are on the visiting team.
Yeah, it's a reverse homer effect.
Yep. So, linesman waves the center out of the draw for Newfoundland.
So
I think
they're
it was
throwing
Boudreau.
out the center.
Boudreau's waved out. Now number 19 comes in for the Icebreakers. She wins the draw back. DeMille gets there, just gets a stick on it, and that will do it. So,
saved by the bell.
Boudreau stepped in there for the Icebreakers, won the draw nicely to the top of the slot, and luckily you were able to get some sticks on that puck.
So use this intermission. I want to give a shout out. I feel as though I've been giving Blake too much attention, Brian. So, oh, here he is. Speak of the man of the hour, fan of the game over and over and over again, Blake Harriman. He came today because he said, I'm not sending any more e-transfers to my son. It seems to get hung up all the time.
He told me the gas is cheaper than your bar tab, John.
So
That's
he's providing me directly with cash right now, Brian. So yeah. He said it was safer this way. Likewise.
Yeah, just like back in high school when your mom used to pay your friends to hang out with you.
Yeah, still does. And apologies to Mathieu Perreault. We have been soliciting funds from anyone, really, but it's only come from Blake so far for a fan of the game to buy us beverages to keep us hydrated. But turns out we thought that Mathieu, he enjoyed coffee and tea, but apparently he does have a beer on occasion. So anyone looking to be a fan of the game, just remember there's 3 of us. And if you send the e-transfer to Brian, you better let the rest of us know.
Yeah. And John and I owe Matthew 4 or 5 beers, so, you know.
There might be some funky camera work the second game today, Brian, if we get them all those at once. Yeah, so I was at a Blue Rodeo concert last night, and I got a text from Brian, OMG, Mathieu Perreault's having a beer. I didn't think he drank. So all these times we're buying beer in front of him, and never once offered him a cold beverage. So
he figured we were just 2 rude Miramicheers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, truthfully, we're just ignorant Miramicheers, Brian, right?
That might be partially true, at least. So the Alexa Ferrand line is going to step out to start the second period. She's in there against, I believe, Hackett for Newfoundland. Draw one by Ferrand. They go D to D. Fury do. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin right to Ferrand. Nice job. That was 3 great passes to enter the zone. Ferrand chips it behind the net. To Kavanaugh. Goes off the stanchion through her legs. And the The Icebreakers is going to come out of it. Here they go. Woodrow goes rink wide for one of her teammates. Newfoundland player gets there. Shot just wide of the net. Rebound. Fired in front. Good puck movement there by the Newfoundland team. Puck comes around the wall towards Kavanaugh. She's got a bit of time and space. She gets it. She chips it nicely to Alexa Perron. Center ice. Here comes Perron. Perron's away.
Oh, here we go.
She's got a head of steam. She gets to the front of the net. Backhand. Nice save there by the Newfoundland goalie.
I think we're in the set up in the pro Newfoundland section.
We are. I was in St. John's for business 2 weeks ago, and people were so hospitable. But I'm feeling the Newfoundland fans here on the road are maybe not as friendly as they were back in their hometown when I was there a week ago Monday.
Well, they're cheering against us, or no, they're cheering for their own team, I guess.
Yeah. Face off will be to the left of the Newfoundland goalie Baldwin. Padron's in to take that draw for the Fury. Newfoundland wins it down in the corner. Ooh, big collision at the blue line between Landry and Withrow. No call. Puck goes all the way to the Fury zone. It's picked up there by Knight. Works it out to the middle. Padron has it now. She chips it. She's got a little space, but it's just a little out of her reach. Warren for Newfoundland now. She fires it up the wall. That gets up to the Fury blue line and turned back around. There's a battle here in front of the benches. It's 6 players in there in a scrum, and the puck squirts down into the Fury zone. Landry down there. She's got the puck to the Fury. She works it up the wall. That goes from Nelson to Padron's. Padron's with it now. She's got Walsh. She finds her. Oh, broken up nicely there by the D. Warren from Newfoundland. Here comes Knight with it. Knight goes over there. Kate Nelson. She chips it into the corner. Held up there by the Newfoundland D, who's going to try to clear the zone. Off of Padron's skates. Nelson's in there to grab it. Bit of a battle inside the zone. It gets to the blue line. Not out. Still not out. Held in by Landry. Landry gets it now. She steps in. She's got time and space. She shoots. Oh, heck of a save there by Baldwin. Rebound picked up by Daw for Newfoundland. She works up the wall towards Schwartz. He's going to chip it out. And no, held in there by the... Nope, it's off. Newfoundland recovers it. Walsh in the forecheck now. Here goes Walsh. She's going to force the Newfoundland player wide. Newfoundland player puts it up the middle. Off a skate. Padrones is there to keep it in with support from Walsh. Walsh comes out with it. Tries a little soccer move to skate the stick and just slips away from her. Nice play on the wall there again by Boyard. Boyard winds and fires. Broken up in the middle. Newfoundland comes out with it. Fury player going for a change. Created a little time and space. Nice back check there by Alexis to break up that pass. She gets it to Bork. Bork and Bourgeois there now at the blue line. They get it over to Boyard. Boyard's going to step over the line. She gets pulled down. No call there from the ref. Here we go. Bourgeois with it. Oh, poked away from her. Atkinson breaks up that play. Goes to Bourgeois. She's going to wind it up. She gets to the right side. She feeds it up to Bork. Bork receives the pass, but can't quite hang on to it. Bouncing puck here. Looks like a tennis ball on ice again today. Newfoundland player Schwartz comes up with it. She chips it down deep into the Fury zone. Boyard, she's gone back for it. She's under some pressure. She turns it back up the wall to her deep partner, Atkinson. Atkinson's got Harriman in the middle. And it's out of her reach, but into the icebreaker zone. You got Bourgeois and Harriman on the forecheck. Harriman comes in. Rimmed up the wall by the Newfoundland player. Under pressure from Madison Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh has it tipped away from her. Boudreau's away for the Newfoundland team. Broken up with a big poke check by Anna Lacasse. But Newfoundland comes back up with it. They're in the high slot. I believe that's Hackett. She's under pressure. Ooh. And the Newfoundland player
going for a hook.
Draws a penalty. 11-22.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I mean...
No.
Well, you can always argue, I guess, but...
Yeah. We don't want to argue unjustly. Like,
no, I saved that for home.
Face-off will be to the right of Perot. Draw one by the Fury. Back to the D, and they're going to send it all the way down the ice right on net. Foley sends it up the wall for Newfoundland. Held in there by DeMille. DeMille now recovers for the Fury. She chips it down deep in the corner. Fury going to go for a change. So Newfoundland has a bit of time in this breakout. Puck goes up the wall. Held in there nicely by the Fury D and Lara Walsh. So it's DeMille and Walsh on the wall holding that in. Puck is in behind the icebreaker net. Foley comes up with it for Newfoundland. She moves it up the left wing. Nelson in the forecheck, puts a little pressure, and puck gets wide to number 14 for Newfoundland. She's down wide, throws it to the middle. Nice stick check there. Oh, two great plays in front of the net by Eve Landry to block that shot and to ice the puck. So Newfoundland back in their zone again. 1:10 to go in the power play. Puck goes up the wall. Held in by Sophie Knight. Sparks sends it back up the wall for Newfoundland. Gets it out of the zone this time. Fury send it back in. They tag up. Here goes Hackett for Newfoundland. She sends it to the left wing. Left winger for Newfoundland, number 13, is gone. She cuts the middle. Nice move. She's under a lot of pressure there from the Fury. Fires it low and wide. Very close, though. Puck's back out in front. Good work by Lara Walsh in front to break that play up. Newfoundland D fires it right to the Fury D. Knight, who sends it to the wall. Held in there. Shot from the blue line. Blocked in front by Eve Landry from the Fury. We got a battle in front. Number 12 for Newfoundland comes up with it. She feeds it in front. Puck goes behind the net. Puck's back in front of the net. Cleared away again by Landry out to the Newfoundland blue line. They put it back in. Fury grabbed the puck. That's Knight to the Fury. She comes back up the wall. That's going to get to Sparks at the blue line. She winds, fires. Broken in front by Eve Landry. Landry's got some time and space. She's going to skate with it. 8 seconds to go in this power play. Landry cuts to the middle. She breaks through the D, splits them, but gets forced into the corner. She chips it behind the net. It's picked up there by Warren from Newfoundland. Warren's away with it. She can really skate. Warren's gone. She still has it into the Fury zone, but broken up finally by Sam Boyard. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be offside. Bork tried to feed it to Harriman, caught in her skates and fell into the offensive zone.
That's a hard offside for Emily to prevent. She get tripped up over by that player over the blue line, trying to crawling, trying to get back on side.
So, face-off won by the Fury. Picked up by Daw from Newfoundland. Broken up there by Harriman. They do battle on the wall. Harriman chips it to the middle. Gets back to Sparks from Newfoundland. She fires it wide. It goes all the way back to Boyard for the Fury. Boyard, she finds Bourgeois. Here comes Bourgeois. She's got two line mates. She's gone. Break. Shoots. Rebound. Oh, over the stick of Bork, who was driving hard to the net. Schwartz grabs it for Newfoundland. She's out to center ice. That's broken up by Atkinson from the Fury. Tips it to the middle, picked up there by number 19 for Newfoundland. She steps in, tries to feed it to the middle, it's broken up. There goes Bourgeois right in front of her own net. Every coach's nightmare. Here comes Boyard up the wall now. Broken up by the Icebreaker crew. And Claire Atkinson's back into the Fury zone. 9 minutes to go here, second period. Atkinson reverses nicely. She, has the puck stolen back from her. Feed out front. What a save by Perreault. Daw picked her pocket and fed it out front to, I believe, number 9, who had a great chance for Newfoundland. Now Kavanaugh comes up the wall. Here comes Kavanaugh with it. She's going to get it to the middle. That goes to Harriman. Looks like she's out of gas. Make the time for a change. Puck goes the other way, and they're offside. Scary times there when the player from Newfoundland picked Claire's pocket.
Oh my goodness!
Fed that out
right
front.
And had a player wide open in the slot. But Perreault was Johnny on the spot, made the save. Keep the 2-goal lead.
Yeah, we call her the...
You know what's better than a 2-goal lead, Brian? 3-goal.
So, McLaughlin comes up with it off the faceoff. She tries to clear the zone. She's in a bit of a scrum there, but does clear the zone. Gets that to Ferrand. Ferrand cuts towards the middle. She's got Kavanaugh with her. Kavanaugh, Ferrand, shoots. Glove saved by Baldwin. Fury gained the zone there with a bit of speed. Another great chance.
Yeah. Big glove save there on Ferrand, robbing her of a goal.
Yeah. So, we've got Parfrey in on the draw here against Alexa Ferrand for the Fury. Won by Parfrey, but picked up by Kavanaugh on the wall. McLaughlin's going to give chase in the corner. Norman with it now for the Icebreakers. She works it up the wall, held in by Lacasse. Vivian gets away from Lacasse. We got a two-person breakaway. Anna Lacasse is going to probably tie that up. And almost.
Big save.
Nice job by Anna to shut her down without taking a penalty. Icebreakers feed it back down low in the zone. Number 9 is wide open in front of the net. Here comes Walsh now. Walsh, Ferrand, and McLaughlin. Walsh gains the blue line. She chips it in the corner. Her line mates go for a change. She's all alone out here right now. She's doing a nice job behind the net, holding things down. Now here comes Kate Nelson to help. Nelson grabs the puck. She fires it in front of Padronas. She just squirts away from her. Back to Nelson. Into Walsh. Shoots. Save. Rebound.
Oh, my goodness graciousness.
Nice puck movement down low there by this line for the Fury. Puck gets back to Walsh. Warren breaks that up. Held in by Sophie Knight on the net. Baldwin's seen enough. She's going to freeze that for a whistle. So really good pressure there by Padrones. Nice effort by Baldwin from Newfoundland, their goalie, and they're going to go 50-50 in the game. So new goalie comes in here.
You know what, Brian? That makes sense. You come all this way. You're only guaranteed 3 games, right?
It makes total sense.
So a good play by the coaches there to keep equal play.
Atkinson winds and fires just wide of the net. Puck gets out to the blue line, but held in there nicely by Boyard. Boyard chips it in. We got Brodeur in the net. I wonder if that's any relation to Martin Brodeur.
Let's hope not.
Down low in the corner. Lara Walsh for the Fury. 2 icebreaker players are in there. Walsh comes out with it. She gets it to Padrones. Padrones has got Nelson in front. She gets tangled up there with Woodrow from the Icebreakers. Down low to Walsh. So Walsh gets it. She's going to try to fight it out front. No. Atkinson. Atkinson sees her. Nice pass to Padrones. Padrones on the back door. She's under some pressure. In the corner now. She boxes out nicely. Nice job by Padrones. She's boxed out. Fires it towards the net. Off the side of the net. Didn't quite get to Nelson. Here comes Atkinson. She's going to hold the zone. Nice job by Claire Atkinson. Fires it behind the Icebreaker net. Hackett for Newfoundland picks that up. Broken up in front. There we go. Nice job by Nelson. Gets it to Padrones. Padrones cuts the front. Oh, attempts to shoot. Tied up there nicely by the D from Newfoundland. That was Foley. Puck gets to the center. Claire Atkinson
There's
for the
one
Fury.
guy who's losing his mind over there from Newfoundland.
So, here comes the Newfoundland player Foley. She works up the wall, broken up by Bourgeois. Now, back to Atkinson. Atkinson fires it deep in the corner. Fury under a line change, a bit of time and space for Newfoundland, but Boyard's going to hold that puck. It goes to Bourgeois. Bourgeois, she's taking into the boards a bit heavy. Harriman's in there to help her. Harriman doing battle with Hackett and Foley and Bourgeois. Oh. Referee's seen enough. And Newfoundland is going to take a
No, I think
penalty.
you're calling coincidental roughing.
Calling
here.
them both. Hackett and Bourgeois going to the box.
Yeah. Making friends, it's all good. Helping hands.
Face-off should be down here, 4-on-4.
Is your mom watching these games at home? I take this moment to shout out to Dorothy and Roy Innes. Give you guys a chance to be fans of the game here anytime you want. So Dorothy and Roy, feel free to send that transfer to Brian. We'll get it in a couple weeks, but you too can be fans of the game. Here we go.
Fierce battle on the boards here. Chloe McLaughlin down low. She feeds it to Madison Cavanaugh. Puck gets wide. Linesman had to jump. That was pretty nifty footwork by him. Newfoundland gains the zone. That's Daw for Newfoundland with it. She can really dangle. Feeds her winger number 12. Shoots. Saved by
Big
Perot. Rebound
save.
right up the middle. Uh-oh. Newfoundland player winds and fires. Blocked by Perot. Here we go. So that's Anna Lacasse. She's going to send it all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing.
I like that play by Lacasse. You're under pressure. Just get rid of it. Take the whistle.
Mm.
Tired legs out there. Some fresh legs on the ice.
Yeah. Here comes Knight and Landry, Padrones and Walsh.
.454. You know what, Brian? My dad had a Chevy Suburban with the 454 engine, and when I flirted on the quarter mile of the Renews Highway, I saw the gas gauge move every time.
Here we go. Walsh pokes that away from the Newfoundland player. She's out there with Nelson and Padrones. So we are playing 5-on-5 actually, not 4-on-4. So Walsh, she goes to Padrones down low. Newfoundland players are there to battle with her. Fury retained control. Nelson fires it up front to Walsh. Walsh sends it to the front of the net. Nelson's there. She comes up with it. Turns, shoots. Oh, here we go again. She's going to fire it down low. Oh, off a shin pad. That kicks out to the winger. Number 12, Schwartz for Newfoundland. Schwartz fires it rink wide. 1-on-1 here. Anna Lacasse for the Fury trying to hold her outside. Big, strong player of Newfoundland. Great play. So
The old cross crease tapping.
yeah, Newfoundland player just out-muscled the Fury D and made a great cross-crease pass.
I don't know why Perot didn't just throw her blocker and stick at that. Hey, just like the kitchen sink. Throw everything at it, eh?
Yeah, the old Billy Smith.
Goalie had zero chance on that. She had to hug the post because the player was coming down that wing, and then when it went to the far side. You know, Brian, even I would put that in. That's saying a lot.
You got to put that in with a
You
shovel.
may have to bank it off my shin pads, but I would have put it in.
Why are we short-handed here, guys? The boys and girls on the bench need to send another Fury player over the boards. And here we go. Madison Cavanaugh is going to come out.
Late nights, early mornings for these coaches is not working out very well here, Brian.
What are we doing? So, face off, won by the Fury. Cavanaugh comes up with it. She goes to the wall. She's there. She's got Harriman and Bork with her. Puck goes all the way down the ice. That should be, right in the net. Perot is going to play that here off to Boyard under D. Boyard fires it up the wall to center. Bork's there. Leg for Newfoundland fires it back into the Fury zone.
Eloise was just toying with them there, giving them some false hopes.
Here we go. Bork, she chips in the corner, and she's going to go chase it. She's got Cavanaugh and Harriman with her. Furious forecheck here. Here we go. Cavanaugh steps out front. There's a puck there. It's loose, but Newfoundland gets it up to the winger, Parfrey. Harriman's going to give chase now. She breaks that up in on Eloise one more time, and that one went right through the 5-hole. I see Dad's heart just jumped right out of his chest here beside me.
It'd be good to beat you, Brian.
Boyard was looking for Farah, just out of her reach there. Atkinson, she sends it up the wall to Padrones, who hops over just barely onside. Now here comes Padrones. That puck gets to McLaughlin. McLaughlin fires it down low. Padrones cuts the front of the net, right through the crease. Nobody home. Woodrow now for Newfoundland up the right wing side, broken up by Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh grabs it to Farah. She's tangled up with 3 Icebreaker players, but it gets to Chloe. Chloe sends it out front to Alexis. Alexis forced to fire that into the corner. It goes up the wall to DeMille. DeMille back down low to McLaughlin. Nice backhand pass to Farah. Attempted the one-timer that was broken up by Pennell. Here comes Newfoundland up the left wing side. They fire that puck deep in the Fury zone. DeMille will go back for that. 2:30 to go in the second period. DeMille comes up with it. She's under pressure from the forechecker. Newfoundland player breaks it up. It comes to the Newfoundland player in the corner, but that's intercepted in the middle by Alexa Farah. She chips it. That goes off the Newfoundland D into the corner, so no icing. Padrone's into the forecheck against Warren. Warren, neat little dipsy doodle, and she's gone. She's up the left wing side. Here's Nelson on the back check. Puck gets put forward. Landry against Daw down low, broken up there by the back checking Nelson. Puck back in front of the Fury net. Wow. Point blank. Saved by Eloise Perot. That was scary.
Very much. .155 left here, second period, 2-1 Fury.
155.
Good guys, or good girls, I guess, eh, Brian?
Yeah, no, it's been a good 2 periods here. We are in a tough one, which is always fun. More fun to be in a tight one than a lopsided one, no matter which way you're on the side of that. Puck goes up towards Walsh, held in by Newfoundland. They put it back in the corner. Padrones now has it. She looks to the middle. That's broken up by the Newfoundland player Schwartz, who shoots. Point blank again, and Perot manages a bouncing puck and covers the rebound. So, Fury are going to send some fresh troops over the boards here. 1:39 to go. 2-1 hockey game. Got a pretty well capacity crowd here. Rink C at the Greenfoot Energy Fourplex today, John.
Lots of people up early. See Blake Harriman, Pat Walsh, the Miramichi grandparents making a trip down.
Face-off was to the left of Perot, one there by Newfoundland, who had a good shot on net.
I spoke to Blake and my mother before the game, and they both said that it was way better to see it in person versus having to listen to you and I.
They drove down. That goes without saying. Knight gives battle in there with Daw from Newfoundland. They're in a battle. Puck squirts towards the front of the net, now back into the corner. Bourgeois grabs it. She fires it out towards the blue line. She's out to try and block it, and does. Nice block there by Elise Bourgeois. She did a bit of a flamingo Karate Kid kind of move and blocked that puck. Here comes Bourgeois. She's down the right-hand side. She's leaning against it. She's under some pressure from Norman. Harriman's in there to get battle now. Harriman comes out with it. Harriman and Bourgeois. Bourgeois is going to take 2 for cross-checking against Norman. Minute and 3 seconds to go. Second period. We're playing with fire now, John.
Yeah, a little retaliatory there for, I think, a little, the D-man leaned on her a little bit of coming in the zone. She went down, and there's a little bit of retribution, I guess, and we'll be down for 2 minutes or less here with 1 minute and 3 left in the second.
Ferran's out there with Kavanaugh to kill this, I believe. Yeah, it is Ferran. Kavanaugh on the front. Ferran at center, Kavanaugh on the wing, and we've got Boyard and Atkinson on the blue line. Boyard comes up with it. She fires the puck. It bounces towards the blue line, held in by the Newfoundland player. Slap shot from the blue line, tipped in front. Oh my goodness, that went off Claire Atkinson's stick, and Eloise corralled it. Madison Kavanaugh grabs the puck. She sends it down. Brodeur is going to play it right to her D. Here comes the breakout from Newfoundland, held in nicely by Claire Atkinson. Newfoundland player fires it towards the middle. That's going to get back all the way to the Fury D. Boyard, she's seen enough. She's going to send it back down deep. Here comes Chloe McLaughlin on the forecheck. You got Lara Walsh coming out with her. Lara Walsh, she's going to chase Hackett up the wall. Hackett for Newfoundland, chips in the corner, 1 minute and 8 seconds to go in this Fury penalty kill. 2 Newfoundland players and 2 Fury down low in the corner. Atkinson just trying to kill the clock. 2 seconds to go here, second period. And she will. Nice job by Claire to kill the clock there, John.
And we will have a flood, Brian, is that correct?
We should have a flood.
I just don't see the doors opening.
Let's see here. Well,
actually, no, maybe not.
After yesterday, though, I'm pretty sure we should have had a flood.
Anomaly yesterday? Because remember we had to wait a little bit extra
that ice
for the flood to happen.
That ice does not look very good out there right now after 2 periods.
Oh, I know, it's pretty choppy looking.
Looks like Tony's asking the question. Maybe about the flood, maybe about something else. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it looks like referees communicating. There should be Zamboni problems here.
They might be down to 1 Zamboni maybe. Because I know yesterday
they can't do the resurfacing.
They appeared that they're trying to flood 3 ice surfaces at once yesterday at one point.
Yeah, because our girls were off the ice for 10 minutes before the Zamboni showed up.
Yep. And what's going on here beside us? It's how much time's left in that?
It's hard to tell off the reflection, but I think it's the second period there.
Looks like
6:47 in the second period over there.
So they're not due for a flood yet. So it depends what's going on the other side, but doesn't appear that we're going to flood. So John, I feel like it was all Fury in the first, and all the momentum has shifted a little bit to Newfoundland.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brian, and we've got 15 minutes here to play in the third period, and we're going to start short for at least 58 more seconds if we're lucky.
Yeah, if things go well. We'll be 58.
On the flip side, Brian, I hate a 2-goal lead going into a third period, so...
2-goal lead's the worst lead in hockey.
Absolutely, so now we got a 1-goal lead, so maybe that's a good thing.
Well, it's going to keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
Keep us on our toes.
Oh, my God. Who is this man? He's got angel wings. This man sent from heaven. Cold beer, please.
So
Blake will not lose his title as fan of the game.
Well, Lara Walsh at center, Chloe McLaughlin at right. We got DeMille and Lacasse out there on the blue line. Appears to be further delay as the coaches and the referees in Newfoundland are having a chat, or vice versa. The referees and the coaches from Newfoundland. So 58 seconds to go in the penalty kill for the Fury.
Brian, it's almost noon in Newfoundland anyway.
100%.
Never too early for a beer.
Puck comes back to Lacasse. Lacasse puts it off the skates of the Newfoundland player. F2 finds her, puts it out front, and recovered there by Walsh. Now McLaughlin for the Fury. Newfoundland manages to hold the zone, or do they? No. Nice job by Chloe McLaughlin to chip that one out. Newfoundland has to tag up, and here they come. Newfoundland player number 7, she cuts wide here. Fires it out in front, tipped away from the front of the net by DeMille. Newfoundland feeds it out to the blue line. Walsh is there, she's going to block that. Puck squirts down low to McLaughlin. She is going to wind and fire. And the Fury are going to go for a change.
Fresh troops out we go.
Landry comes over the boards with Nelson. Padrones, Knight still there for the Fury. Nice forecheck by Padrones. Landry down low. He plays it down behind the Newfoundland net. Penalty now over. Fury have killed it. Bourgeois is going to hustle back. Padrones fires it towards the front of the net. Newfoundland D. Hackett, I believe, picked that up, number 7. She fires it up the wing, picked up by the Newfoundland winger, but then the forechecking Fury break that up and send them back into their own zone. Puck will get out into the neutral zone, and here comes Newfoundland the other way. They attempt to go rink wide. Knight's going to step up, put some pressure in there. Nice job by Sophie Knight. She gets the puck and it goes to Padrones. Padrones now. She's firing the puck. And it's, great shot. Nice save. 13:31 to go, third period.
Exciting moment. Mathieu Perot's rubbing his hands together in excitement, just like a kid here Christmas morning. Going to get his first beer from fan of the game, Blake Harriman.
Shot of net, scores! Well, that was a spinorama, close my eyes and shoot, and the puck went in the net. We'll take it. 3-1 for your Fury. Well, no, you're right, John. It's coming up on 11:45. I do think we'd shared our broadcast with some of the Newfoundland fans here, so we may have some fans in Newfoundland.
We normally wait till Moncton time, noon, New Brunswick time for a beer, but
in honor of our friends in Newfoundland.
In honor of our friends in Newfoundland, my God, look at this.
We will have one at a quarter to 12.
This angel, thank you.
Here goes Sophie Knight. She fires that puck up the wall. Chipped by Walsh, held in there by the Newfoundland D. Slap shot from the blue line. Puck gets up the wall to Nelson. Nelson's going to chip it. Oh, broken up by the Newfoundland player. Landry steps up. She feeds Walsh. Nice pass by Landry. That just gets away from Walsh. Back into the Fury zone. Now we get Sophie Knight down low. She fires it to the center. Alexis Padrones. Great play on that breakout. Padrones going to go for a change. Bourgeois in on the forecheck. Walsh also going for a change. Here comes Bork and Harriman to support. Harriman picks it off. Almost gets away with one there. Now Bork on the forecheck. She breaks up the play. It's back to Atkinson. Atkinson stumbles.
Great
she still gets it up the wall. Here we go. Elise Bourgeois. She's got time and space. All kinds of daylight here. She goes wide. Right. Aims. Shoots. Fires. Scores.
Hey! How's that,
Bourgeois.
Brian? A beer and 2 goals.
I don't know how it gets much better, John. Maybe order chicken wings or something.
I asked our fan of the game. He said, no, he's not messing with the cameraman. He's not messing with the cameraman. You and I will get him.
He realizes that you and I are like the icing on the cake, but without the camera work, there's nothing to talk about.
Blake helped raise you. He knows this is called booster juice for you, right? It helps us pick up our game.
You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
It's like Popeye spinach to a Mary Mashir.
So Atkinson, she grabs the puck at the blue line. She chips it up the wall towards Bork, broken up by Newfoundland. Harriman on the back check breaks that up. It gets to Boyard. Boyard up the right wing to Bourgeois, the goal scorer. Bourgeois, she steps in. She goes right again. Here we go. Ames fires. In front to Harriman.
My goodness, great chance.
Tipped it just wide. Heck of a pass by Elise Bourgeois. Bourgeois fires it back in front again.
Harriman's going to get one.
Steps away from her. Now she's on the back check. Here comes Newfoundland. Newfoundland chips it around Atkinson. Harriman's there to recover.
By Harriman.
She breaks it up. Sends that up the wall to Bork. Bork now under some pressure. Atkinson's going to come out with it, I think. No, Newfoundland has it. They fire.
That's a tough shot.
Puck goes over here to the corner. McLaughlin with it. McLaughlin, she's looking for an outlet option. Chips it to the middle.
Play, though. Get it out, Brian.
Get it out. That's the number 1 goal. Here goes Atkinson jumping into the play. Atkinson with it now. Atkinson gains the offensive blue line. She goes wide. Chips it in the corner. Goes to get it. Ferrana's out in front. Kavanaugh too. Puck comes out front off the side of the net. Nope. Held down low by Atkinson. She steps out front. Aims. Shoots. Broken up in front by the Newfoundland D. Kavanaugh with a nice move. She dipsy doodles out. Sends it out front. Broken up by the Newfoundland D again. Lacasse sends that down low to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh with it. Kavanaugh under some pressure from the Newfoundland D. She gets it out front. Right off the goalie. Great play. Atkinson now shoots. Hits the shin pad in front. Kavanaugh comes up with it. She sends it out front to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's battling. A little bit of water skiing going on there by McLaughlin, but she's going to manage to... Nope, she doesn't quite hold it in. The Newfoundland player fights her off. Puck comes all the way down the zone. Lacasse is back here. No pressure. Newfoundland's going for a change. Anna's going to wind it up. Here we go. Let's go for a skate. Anna Lacasse. She's around Daw. She's around the second forechecker. Here she goes to the blue line. She chips it in the corner. She's going to give chase. She's got Lara Walsh there. Walsh smartly uses her body to block that off from the Newfoundland D. Newfoundland D steps around her, pulls it, and they're gone again. Here comes Newfoundland with a head of steam. That's Maria Daw. She goes wide into the corner. Free Fury there to shut her down. Reinforcements arrive. The captain for the Icebreakers, Schwartz. We're in a battle. Puck squirts to the middle. Here comes Walsh with it now for the Fury. She gains the neutralized zone. Chips it towards the middle. Broken up by the winger. Back in. This is going to be... Ooh, Fury have to tag up. Almost offside. Off a skate. Still in the Newfoundland zone. Here comes number 7 for Newfoundland. She's got a head of steam and some time and space. It's Warren. Nice little skater. Gets it up front, all alone. One-timer top shelf from Maria Daw on a nice play by Warren. We got a hockey game again, John.
That was almost like the first goal. A pass from the corner out front to wide open. The Icebreakers, is that the name of this team?
That is the name of the team, yeah.
Wide open Icebreaker who fired it right away. Caught Pearl by surprise. She got a piece of it, but it still managed to sneak past her.
Well, it's no fault of the goalie when you leave someone wide open like that in front of the...
Absolutely not. That was another tap in. So somehow managed to get a piece of it, actually.
Well, I didn't expect that this team was going to come all the way from Newfoundland to roll over and let us win, so clearly that's not the case.
I've never played against a Newfoundland team that wasn't good. They're always good.
Here comes Padrones. She steps in. She shoots on the net. Rebounds there. Nelson was driving the net. Goalie Brodeur is going to cover that up. Face-off will be to the right of Brodeur. 9:42 to go here, third period. Padrone's in on the face-off. She wins it to the wall. Picked up by the Newfoundland defender. Now, Knight's going to hold that in. Puck's going to be held in nicely by Nelson, just inside the offensive blue line. Now broken up by Newfoundland. They're going to get it just into the neutral zone, and Knight's going to fire it right back on net. Here goes Walsh in the forecheck. Walsh goes in the forecheck. Held in by Knight at the blue line. Now Walsh is there again in the forecheck. A little more pressure here for Knight. Here we go. Puck comes out to Ed Landry. Squirts away from her out to Elise Bourgeois. She cuts towards the wall. Gets it over the line, but not in. Puck goes back to Padrones' center. She jams it back towards the Newfoundland zone and in. Fury going to change. Bourgeois is in there all alone. She's got Bork and Harriman coming. She looks up high to Knight, but broken up by the play. By the Newfoundland player, I should say. Puck is bouncing all over the place here. Knight again holds the line. Great job by Sophie Knight. Gets it down low. Broken up by the Newfoundland D one more time. Here we go, Sophie. Down low. She gets to the Bork. Bork chips it towards center. Newfoundland D with a little escape move. Chips it up the wall. And Newfoundland finally clears the zone. Landry's over there to recover that puck for the Fury. She's going to cut now. She tries to get it to the middle to Harriman, but that's broken up. Newfoundland recovers. Top of the circle. She fires it back in front. Broken up by Landry. Landry gets it to Bork. Bork's going to fire that off the wall. Off the Newfoundland D and out. Harriman's going to go into the forecheck. 8:14 to go. Newfoundland player sends it smartly out to neutral ice. Picked up there by... Whoa! Big collision.
An offensive charge there.
That was like the equivalent of a basketball pick, and Kavanaugh got the worst of that one. Here comes McLaughlin with it. McLaughlin, she toe drags around, squirts over to Atkinson. She's going to get it over the red line, gain the zone, bumps into her own player, and gets it in there in the corner. Newfoundland with it, 7:49 to go behind their own net. Puck comes up the wall towards Boyard. Boyard. She gets it down low to McLaughlin, broken up by Newfoundland. Here they come up the left wing wall. Newfoundland gets it to center, chips it deep in the corner. Newfoundland's got a player wide open in front again. Fed out front, but broken up this time by Alexa Ferrand. There goes Ferrand with it. She's got Nelson and Kavanaugh with her. Nelson gives battle with the offensive blue line. 3 Icebreaker players there. Both can go for changes. No too many men calls in that situation. That's good to see. 7 minutes to go here. Walsh on the forecheck. Pucks it back to Lacasse at the Fury blue line. She chips it up the wall to Walsh with a nifty move. Steps down her player, kicks it from her skates to her stick, and she's down in the corner with it. She's going to circle back. She fires it back to the blue line to Lacasse. Lacasse shoots. Great save by Brodeur as Padrones was crashing down there. 6:55 to go. You ever notice how broadcasting and beer go really well together, John?
You know what? It's delicious. And God love your dad. He was so kind. He's like, what kind? And all I could say was cold.
Well, 2 best beers in the world are free beer and cold beer.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Free cold beer.
In order of preference, I take cold over free.
You know, it's like that Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello. You had me at, would you like, can I get you a beer?
Here we go. Pressure from the Fury in front of the Icebreaker net. Puck's in the corner. Padrona's there. She's got Nelson in front. Shot by Nelson. Oh, that looked like it went right off the side of the net. Nice play by Alexis. She fires it back in off the side of the net. Nelson with it now. She feeds it up the wall. Lacasse is able to get there and hold that in back in the corner. Norman goes in for Newfoundland. She chips it up the wall to Daw. Daw feeds it up the wing to Lacasse for the Fury. Lacasse able to, nope, not quite hold it in. Padrones is back. Here comes Alexis Padron. She fires it wide towards DeMille. Just out of her reach. Walsh is there though. Walsh, now DeMille. DeMille's going to go for the Fury. She chips it off the wall. Puck gets chipped back the other way.
Oh, good stick.
Nice poke check there by Hannah Lacasse. Nice, here's Elise Bourgeois trying to come up with it. That gets to Raymond from Newfoundland. Raymond tries to get to the middle. Broken up by Padrones. Padrones gets over center. She dumps it. She's going for a change, as is Walsh. Newfoundland player Norman with it back behind her own net. She comes up to the left wing. She goes rink wide. Lots of time and space here. Here comes the captain Schwartz for Newfoundland. She goes wide. Fired towards the front of the net. Blockered away by Eloise Perreault. And up to have Bork. That was very, very close to being a 4-3 game here. Broken up here now by Sophie Knight. Knight, she's going to go off the wall, but held in by the Newfoundland D. Down low. Landry's in there with Schwartz. Puck is up the wall towards Bork. Bork and do battle. Puck is back to Newfoundland line. Newfoundland up with it down the corner. They've got a bit of time and space, and now here comes Harriman. She's got a bit of a head of steam and some time and space. She's going to chip that puck deep and go after it. Broken up by the Newfoundland D. Foley. She chips it up the wall. Here comes Daw with it. She's got a little bit of speed. Aims, fires, shoots. Right off the face mask of Eloise Perreault. Puck comes to Harriman. Harriman shoots it out of the zone. Thankfully just out of the zone. Here goes Sophie Knight now. Knight, she cuts to the middle of the neutral zone. Picked up by Bork. Bork fires it wide. McLaughlin's out there in the forecheck. Puck comes back. Newfoundland's coming the other way. Here we go. We are under some pressure from the Newfoundland team right now. Hackett with it from Newfoundland. She's in the corner. She fires it out front. Nobody home. We have 3 Fury players now giving chase down in the corner. Puck goes to Landry. Landry spins away from her player. She works it up the wall. That bounces and bounces. Madison Cavanaugh does grab it. Nice little step move there. She gets that over to Knight. Knight gives it to Landry. Landry's going to play it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, she's under some pressure. Back to Landry. Nice job. There we go. Great play by McLaughlin. Back to Landry. Landry out to Cavanaugh. We gain the zone. Cavanaugh goes wide. 4 minutes to go here, third period. I suspect we'll see a goalie pull before this is done, John.
Yeah, you know what? And the Icebreakers are definitely buzzing here. Fury doing a good job. We're defending well and getting pucks out. Oh,
here come the Icebreakers again. Broken up with some
good stick there by Atkinson.
Boyard, he fires it to the middle. That's Walsh. Walsh and Nelson get going now. Walsh, she goes wide of the puck. Nelson comes out with it. Nice play by Lara to Kate Nelson. Nelson finds Padrones, walking down the middle. Pass and shoots. Ooh. A little rainbow action. And
those are dangerous, though. Those are dangerous.
Well, it was off a stick and looked like a pitching wedge. And Brodeur is able to grab it. Face-off will be to her left.
Brodeur is living up to her surname.
100%. Padrones on the face-off here. She wins it. Nelson comes up with it. She fires it back to Boyard in the blue line. Boyard sends it back down in the corner to Nelson. Nelson, she gets it out front to Walsh. Walsh tries to get it to Padrones, but nice stick check there by the Newfoundland defense. Puck held in by Atkinson. She steps up and puts it back in the corner wisely, avoids a set of shin pads in front of her. Foley in the corner. Padrones is down there now. She's in a battle with 2 Newfoundland players. Newfoundland comes out with it. They fired to Boyard though. Boyard aims, fires, shoots.
We can't see it.
Oh, goalie did not see that. Just high and wide. So here it is now. We got Fury out front to Walsh. Nelson shoots.
My goodness,
save.
the chances.
Puck is still there. Here's Padrone, shoots again. Oh, great job by Brodeur.
Oh my goodness, great chances.
Brodeur got down low and sealed off the crease. Face-off will be to the right of the Newfoundland goal this time. Harriman, Bourgeois, and Bork out there with DeMille and Lacasse. Harriman wins the draw to the wing. That puck gets to Bourgeois. She turns and shoots. Blocked by a set of shin pads. Harriman shoots.
Oh.
Hackett gets a stick on that for Newfoundland and comes away with it. Sorry, not Hackett, Warren. Here comes the Newfoundland player at the left wing. She finds Dawn in the middle. She steps to the front, shoots. Nice save by Eloise Perreault. Great save. Really great save. All right, puck gets down here in the corner and works its way up towards the hash marks. Newfoundland player gets there first. Lacasse is giving battle. Harriman's in there. They're trying to clear the zone. It gets to Bourgeois through her legs. DeMille steps around DeMille, covered up by Eloise Perreault. Great job by Perreault there. Yeah, that was a scary one, wasn't it?
You know, Brian, one of the keys to victory is having great goaltending, isn't it?
That is the Gardner-McDougall rule of team building is the gag rule. Get a great goalie. That's the #1 rule in building hockey teams.
witnessing a goaltending display here from both sides today.
Face off won by Harriman. It gets to Knight. Knight gets it out to Bork. They clear the zone. Broken up there by the Newfoundland defender. Little battle for it in the neutral zone. Harriman chips it through. She's gone.
Oh, nice.
She's got time and space. She's going to try to get the puck up front. She does not. Broken up by Warren. There goes Eloise Bourgeois on the back check. She's trying to put some pressure on that Newfoundland player and does.
Good back check there.
Newfoundland player steps in the middle. Picked up
well
by
done
Eloise.
Oh, that's Bourgeois.
Eloise Bourgeois.
Check.
Oh, empty net.
Oh, empty net.
Empty net. Here we go.
She wants
Eloise
it.
Bourgeois fired in the net. Oh, she fired it in front of Ferrand. I didn't shoot. Alexa, shoot. Elise, here we go, in the net. Oh,
oh my goodness.
What a great diving play by the Newfoundland defender to keep that out of the empty net.
You are kidding me.
Unbelievable action here, end to end. Here comes Daw for Newfoundland. She's around Landry. Landry recovers, gets a stick on it.
By 16 for the Icebreakers.
Yeah, we've seen that toe drag a half a dozen times today. It's well polished. She's got it again. 58 seconds to go. Fury now pinned in their zone a little bit here. Here comes McLaughlin up for the Fury. McLaughlin steps out. She chips it safely into the neutral zone. Newfoundland player fires it back in, hits a skate at the blue line. Battle in front of the Fury bench. There's 2 Fury players and 4 Icebreakers in there. Icebreakers aren't able to clear that jam, John, and we'll have a face-off.
The referee here, Brian, his safety. There's one dad there for Newfoundland losing his mind. Hollering and everything.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. These guys are not getting rich here volunteering to ref minor hockey, so. 39 seconds to go. Newfoundland has their goalie back in the net. Atkinson, she attempts to clear it, broken up by the Newfoundland forechecker. Now we get a scrum, but Padron's going to come out with it. She's going to gain the zone, the neutral zone that is. Nelson follows up. She chips it off a skate. She gets it to Padronas at the offensive blue line. Now Nelson comes up with it, and that's just offside.
Keeper's back in net too.
21 seconds to go here. Heck of a game so far, John.
Really good game.
2 real good teams here. Doing battle. Puck goes to Atkinson at center. She steps over the center ice line and dumps it deep in the Icebreaker zone. Number 8 Foley back there for Newfoundland. She picks it up. She works it up the wall. Newfoundland's going to chip it.
They're not done yet.
They are not done. They got a 2-on-1 here if they can get to the puck, and they do. She cuts the front of the net, and what a save by Eloise Perreault. Rebound cleared there by Claire Atkinson. That'll do it.
Wow, what a start to my morning. I got a cold beer, free beer, and a win.
And a win. Gotta like it. It's so that should punch the Fury's ticket to the semifinals tomorrow.
Does that guarantee if you're 2-1?
Well, we have these folks, I believe, in Newfoundland, I think are 0-1-1, and the Cape Breton team is 0-1-1.
And they play each other.
And we're 2-0. Yeah, and they have to play.
So best case scenario, they have 3 points.
Right, and we have 4.
And that's the 2 teams in our division.
And West Kent's 1-1 is the 4th team. So West Kent, their best finish is 4 points possible.
So
3 points.
Is it the top team?
Top 2.
Single, top 2, so then, okay.
Top 2 per division. So we're guaranteed we have 4 points, and the best the other 3 teams can arrive with is 3.
Okay.
So we have punched our ticket to the semifinal.
Well, I have to trust your math, Brian. It's too early for me. So thanks again to the wonderful Mathieu Perreault for his audio-visual expertise. And also, Brian, I hate to give you credit, but great job calling the games there, Brian. So keep it up.
It must be the beer talking.
Yeah, 100%. We're just waiting for the POG, the player of the game.
Yeah, here we go. Number 13 for the Icebreakers comes out with the player of the game.
That's a good team, Brian.
They're a very good team.
Yeah.
Sam Boyard.
The big slapper.
The clapper. Yeah, there we go. So, Fury are back on the ice here tonight, 5 o'clock, where we'll take on Cape Breton. And I'm sure it'll be another entertaining game.
I just want to conclude again thanking Blake Harriman once again for being the fan of the game. Thank you so much, Blake. Much appreciated.
All right, everyone. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you this afternoon.